you?
Not too bad.
I'm
How you
Destinee.
doing?
Nice to meet you.
I'm CJ.
CJ, okay. So can you tell me a little bit about what brought you here today?
Well, I've just been having kind of a financial issue. Lately I've been drinking a lot. And
Okay.
I'd say it's kind of rapidly progressed over the past year, but before then I'd just been an occasional drinker, but now I kind of go for it most nights.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about where that began in your life?
I'd say maybe just a little bit after high school ended, like right there at graduation, we kind of just started drinking because, I mean, we were 18,
Yeah,
figure
I
old enough to go to
understand.
war, old enough to drink, so me and a couple buddies just used to get together and drink every now and again, but I'd say that was maybe once a month or so.
Okay, so what I hear is that you just graduated high school, you just have a little bit of fun, just hanging out with your friends, and you just got exposed to it.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. I mean, I tried a couple other drugs, but alcohol, it's legal, so it's easier for me to get to it, especially now since I turned 20. I'm 23 now, but
Okay.
I was even fine when I was 21 when I first started. That was still occasional, but now I've kind of just gotten more regular with it.
Okay, so do you ever have any beverages, like just by yourself, alone, or anything like that?
Yeah, actually a lot, because my girlfriend that I'm living with, she'll go home a lot and spend time with her family.
Okay.
And I don't really have a family in this area anymore, so I mean, I'll just hang out at home and maybe play games and have a couple beers.
What was that first intake for you like?
As far as like drinking alcohol the first time,
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun just because it was at a huge party and there was like a big pool party with a bunch of my friends that I was really comfortable with. So I mean, there was nothing really bad going on.
Okay.
My dad's always drank a lot, so which is why I usually tried to steer clear of it.
Okay.
But ever since he left, I just kind of, I don't know.
Do you mind if I take a little bit of notes?
Sure.
Is it okay? Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about your father and his intake?
Yeah, I mean, ever since, God, probably like 8 or 9 years old, he's always been an alcoholic. Like, he drinks, he can usually put down like 12, 13 without flinching.
Okay.
So, like, he's not like an angry drunk, he drinks a whole lot, but doesn't get really that affected. It's weird.
So how did that affect you and your family?
I mean, it made me a little bit resentful of him, just because, I mean, he hasn't really had a job ever since I was about 12, and the fact that he still continued the intake of alcohol just kind of, I don't know, it just left a bad taste in my mouth that who is he to tell me if I'm the one working that, I don't know, it was just a big conglomeration of.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that your father, he's been indulging in this intake, and you've been kind of resentful.
Yeah, for years. Yeah.
Resentful towards him.
Yeah.
So he's sort of not a bad influence, but he's just sort of like showed you what's been going on, and you just went from there.
Pretty much. Like, I don't know. I never looked up to my dad, so which is why I never really drank. But I mean, now it doesn't really have an effect on anybody because my girlfriend doesn't really care. I'm just having a hard time keeping up
Okay.
financially because I don't want to lose out on my side of the rent and
Okay.
make it be that boyfriend who can't pay rent because he's drinking.
Okay, so I understand about that. I know it's very hard to be struggling with this alcohol intake and then trying to pay bills and stuff like that. So I know it's hard, and you'll be able to get through that. So most people report that some things are good and some things are bad. So on a scale of 1 to 10, could you rate how you feel when you do drink?
1 being good, 10 being bad.
Yeah.
Well, depends on how drunk I guess. I mean, after about the second or third beer, I'd say I'm at about maybe a 3, so I'm almost near great, but I'm not perfect, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, there's like a level of neutralness that I kind of get whenever I'm sober, so it's like a solid 5, and then whenever I drink, it just goes up from there, or if bad things happen, it goes down from there, as far as like work life or school life and other crap like that.
So do you have anyone in your life that can balance that, like to be there for you, say, CJ, this is enough, or CJ, let's, do something else?
Yeah, my girlfriend keeps me in check. If I usually get anywhere over 3 beers, she'll say something to me, but she's really the only person I kind of have in my life anymore. I mean, I talk to my family on the phone occasionally, but
Okay.
it's rare.
So how does she handle that with you being in the relationship and struggling with that?
Well, I mean, she's really, really good at as far as like, because I told her up front before this relationship happened that because I mean we've only been together for maybe a little over a year. I told her like, listen, I like to drink now and again. Usually whenever I get home from work, I'm not violent. I'm just, I guess, giggly more when I'm drunk rather than violent.
Okay.
So I mean I would never do anything to hurt her, but I also don't want to quit drinking too.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Why you don't want to quit drinking?
Because I really enjoy the feeling it gives me. I don't know. I can't say it's like being a kid again, but it takes away some sort of worry that's there whenever you're sober. Like during work life, trying to make bills work, and I'm also a full-time student, so I go to school a lot too.
Okay, so have you tried any other hobbies you can do instead of drinking, like sports or anything like that?
I play video games, but that helps. Yeah.
Just two. Okay. So I see that you're trying to get through it. You're being resilient through the situation, and I know sometimes that's hard. I do understand that. So right now, are you feeling comfortable to continue?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think I'm an alcoholic yet because I don't have any physical withdrawal symptoms. But maybe I don't know. Maybe I should lessen my intake just at least until I have a better job.
Okay. So, with me doing the job that I do, how can I be a better help to you, like resource-wise, to help you get through this?
Maybe if we just found like a local. Maybe around this local area, if we found some like job listings or something, maybe it'd be better paying than the minimum wage one I'm at, so I won't really have to worry that much about it. As far as the substance use goes, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have any recommendations as far as that goes because I feel like I'm not at the Alcoholics Anonymous level yet, but I would like to continue sessions to see if maybe we can't just talk about.
Okay, so I'm hearing that you're sort of in the contemplation and pre-contemplation stage of, you know, there's something going on and you want to be able to change that because you're in a financial bind. You want to better your relationship with your girlfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I do have a list of resources that we can probably look at together to better help serve you to get over that and to like go through your alcoholic intake.
Okay.
So right here, you can look at a few of them. This first one right here is a few AA meetings that we can probably attend. And there's a few different types of AA meetings that we can see. We can also look into that and do some more research together to see which one best fits you.
Okay.
So the second one right here is just trying to balance life and financial instabilities and stuff like that, as well as getting you through your situation.
Okay.
So is there any on here that you might want to look into more?
I would actually just like to maybe I'll see what an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting is like, but I don't know if I'm that far gone just yet, or at least I don't want to admit it. Maybe I will just check around, see if there isn't different coping mechanisms or something that I can help to just ease my addiction with it, or ease the feeling I get whenever I want to be on it. I'll just try to do different things. But
okay. So it looks like we're gonna have a good time together, I think. So thank you for meeting with me, and hopefully we can meet really soon.
yeah, it was nice talking to you.
It's nice talking to you. Thank you, CJ.